mouth double as a breeze. The grills in my mouth double as a breeze. The grills in my mouth double as a breeze. The grills in my mouth double as a
setting in my baud line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up the guard and make my next guideline. Once I set that in, then I'm going to go ahead and close the clipper, and I'm going to fade that line that you see right there where the baud line was. I'm going to go ahead and fade that into the guideline I just made. So I'll start closed and I'll work my way open, as you can see right here. Work my way open until I get that line completely erased, and then I'll go ahead and make my next guideline. Now I've got my number 1 guard and I'm in the open position. That means the lever is pulled the whole way back and I'm making my next guideline. Once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and close the clipper up right here, and I'm just gonna kind of clean up right underneath where I made the guideline with the 1.5. Now I've got my half guard on, or my 1/16 guard. I'm in the closed position, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the baud line. I'm just going to fade up to the 1.5 or the 1 open, starting closed and working my way open with the half guard. So right now I'm just doing some touch-up work with the clipper in the open position, just trying to clean certain areas up that I see that might be dark, dark spots or little lines or imperfections. Just trying to clean that up a little bit now. Now I've got my number 2 in the open position as well. I'm gonna go ahead and close that up. I'm gonna clean up right underneath that. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and put my 1.5 guard on, or the 3/16 guard. I'm gonna start closed, and I'm gonna go ahead and work my way open until I get to where the 2.5 guard, where I made my I shouldn't even say made my guideline, but I just kind of blended towards the top of the hair with the 2.5. So I'm gonna go ahead and fade right underneath that, from close to open. Now you can see there's still a line there where the 1.5 guard was used. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put my 1.5 guard back on, as you can see right here, and I'm gonna just kind of touch that up, kind of clean that up a bit. You may have to open and close the clipper to get certain spots out. I don't know that yeah, right there I kind of close it up a little bit just to kind of get a faint little line out. But whatever you got to do to get that line out is what you're gonna do. So opening, closing, just to kind of clean that up a bit. And then I'm gonna use my last guard on the towards the top, which will be the 3 guard. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go against the hair, because I used the 2 on top with the grain. So if you use the 3 against the grain, it's basically the same thing. It's just kind of cleaning things up a little bit. So now I got the 2 guard back on there open, and like I said, I'm just kind of touching things up, smoothing things out a bit. So for the most part, you know, the blend is pretty much done. Let me see if I come back with anything else here. 1.5 guard, more touch-up work. Right now, everything is just touch-up work now. So, you know, whatever you see, if you got to work your way down with any other guards, or, you know, with no guard, and just touch things up, you go ahead and do that just to kind of get that blend to be as clean as possible.
In my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate.
So right after this, I'll go ahead and move on to my shape up. I'll trim the front hairline down with the 1 guard with the grain, just to kind of smooth that out. But you'll see that coming up in the next clip here.
In my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double. Check. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a. In my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth double as a freeze rate. The grills in my mouth